Hello, Scorpio. It is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm going to be doing readings for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August. Obviously, the energies can be relevant for August, September, maybe even into October. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my recent videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information is in the box below. Let's see. If you're on Instagram, I'm there too, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I'd love it if you'd follow me there. I want to start doing some live videos there as well. And if you guys are interested, I'm opening up a new Master Conduit course for August. I started one in July. I only advertised it for a very short period of time. It filled up right away, and it's actually blown my mind for real. It's just been amazing. It's really just been much more vast and expansive than I ever expected, you know, and it's been awesome to see people being able to manifest things that they've been like kind of stuck for a long time, and things are coming in very rapidly, pains and trauma being healed, just so much freedom. And so if you're interested in more info okay, I can't say the word, information on how to tune into, you know, your intuition, really become a channel to manifest quickly, find the vibration that manifests quickly, and take a good look at the motivations behind what you're trying to manifest and what might be tripping you up. This would be the course for you. So you can shoot me an email, or I'm going to have a video at the end of this information. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Scorps. I never got to call you guys Scorpios. Okay, well that one wants to come out. Okay. All right, this card, woman holding a coin, 4 and 2, 42. Also can equal 6. You know, if you notice, you know, she's this stunning woman or drag queen holding a coin, and it's over her sacral chakra. And what's interesting, this is something I've been thinking about a lot recently, how our sacral chakra, it's down like in the womb area or the lower stomach. It is our like sexual center. It is our creative center. It is our passion. It is our inspiration. It is our divine masculine and our divine feminine. I'm getting so many chills. I mean, it is such a powerful place that two people coming together with that energy create a baby, you know, create a person. And yet it is more than anything else the energy that people either try to take from us unhealthily, or to shove down, or to make us feel shame and guilt about, so we can't create. If you think about it, in our society, how our bodies and our sexuality, how it has either been controlled or perverted in a way to suck energy out of us, it's amazing if you really take a look at it. You know, either we're told, be ashamed of your bodies, and you must have sex this way, and this is what your sexuality should be, and this is what's appropriate, and this is this, all these rules, you know, or just been like, hey, you know, whatever, you're empowered. Watch whatever you want. Have sex with whoever you want. There's a reason that when it comes to our sexuality and our view of ourselves and our love of ourselves, it is so perverted or shoved down, because there is such power behind creating from there. It is our most amazing energy for creation and expression and authenticity, okay? And also like where we give and receive energy from each other from in a lot of ways. So, you know, you have value and you have good ideas. All that to say, you have value, you have good ideas. It doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum from masculine to feminine. You know, we have all these tight boxes to define things, or whatever. You have some amazing, who you are is amazing. and who you are, your creativity, for some of you, your kookiness and your, like your vision, things that you, the way you see the world, there is value to that, to expressing that, to believing in that, and to kind of claiming back your sexual power, cleansing that a little, protecting yourself. Don't give that energy away so easily. Channel it into creating for yourself. Some of you are ignoring your intuition. We have the goddess and the moon here in reverse, in regards to certain inspiration that you have, and to certain people that you're around that are really draining your energy or taking more from you than they give back. Okay, some of you are connecting sexually with somebody who drains from you. You know, and some of you are walking away from a situation and let people come around you. And others of you with this throat chakra here, you need to speak your truth and be authentic and watch what you're speaking over your life, okay? Wow. There's a lot coming out. Yin and yang. And like I said, that sacral chakra, it is this balance. All of us have the divine feminine and the divine masculine inside of us. 2 + 2 = 4. Lots of 2s and 4s here, okay? Wherever you fall at on that spectrum, it's okay, you know? Totally express yourself freely and understand that your point of view is necessary in the world. If you have come from this place where you have not felt feminine enough, so you've kind of shoved that part down, or you don't feel masculine enough, or you feel like you have to be masculine, this is how a masculine man acts, or this is how a feminine woman acts, like it's time to break free from those boundaries. Who you are for real has a lot of, will add value to this world and will add value to your life. Some of your thoughts are not serving you. We have the Magician in the mirror in reverse. You don't see yourself for how amazing you are, even though your friends may tell you, and you may isolate yourself at times, and you need to do some sacral chakra work, okay? Because if you keep continuing to create from this view, there's a storm a brewing. And it's starting with your thoughts. They are keeping you bound, okay? Or you're thinking like, what is she gonna think? Or what is my mom gonna think? What is she gonna think is what I'm hearing. It's going to be okay, all right? I've pulled a lot of oracle cards. There is a temple path, okay? You are gonna get a yes in a situation. There's going to be healing. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be left out in the cold. No, you are going to be embraced, possibly by a new community. You might be leaving one community and walking into another one, okay? But there's a temple path here, and I keep hearing the balm in Gilead. It's like, it's actually going to be healing for a lot of people. You standing in your strength is going to be healing for a lot of people. And maybe as people have expected you to be like one kind of person, go to a certain college, live your life a certain way, and you've kind of like lived in this box, but you've got this incredible sacral chakra power. People will either try to leech it from you or shove it down, but no, embrace it, use it for you, reclaim your mind, and start to speak your truth. Okay, let's get some more. Pretty funny. I was like, should I do Scorpio next? And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do. And it was like, no, do Scorpio next. I wasn't expecting all that. Yeah, some of you might be going from a transition, you know, kind of either like graduating from college, entering the workforce, or getting ready to go to college, or just really moving into like this new phase of life, moving like across the country. Something about the storm warning. For some of you, somebody that okay, there's a bunch of messages coming through for the storm warning. For some of you, I feel like there's like an actual storm, like weather-wise. And you are going to like come out safe. And it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of saying to give back. All right, so the next thing, some of you are trying to control things or act a certain way because you don't want it to bring havoc on somebody else. Like you feel like, okay, eventually I'm going to figure it out. Like I'm doing this for them. But there's kind of like an ego there. You really do need to work through your fears, Scorpio. This is the Scorpio card. For some of you, you're dealing with people that are difficult. You could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, you guys are... that storm, for a lot of you, it means a lot of different things, okay? And just be careful, like maybe every time something goes wrong, you assign it these like crazy definitions, or you think like it's your fault. And for some of you, there's going to be this thing, like if you're not listening to the answers, like the storm might come and kind of shake things up. Oh, but I just heard the word vortex. So it could be that, you know, certain things are going to get shook up and you're going to need to move or like things are going to change, but it's actually going to get you closer to where you want to be. For some of you, it's going to help you become more generous. Like maybe you keep kind of hiding away from a community. Yes, there we go. And you being yourself, it's going to turn out okay. And actually, like you might think you're hiding parts of yourself for other people, but you need to work through those fears and release that, okay? Because it's not, you don't need to keep like juggling this duality. Some of you are staying in this situation, like you keep trying to move forward and juggling these emotions, but you keep looking back. It's like you want peace of mind, but there's an aspect of it that is robbing from you, robbing from like what you can create financially. Some of you had a father figure that was not loving, like kind of left you out in the cold. And so you feel like more comfortable kind of going it alone. Yeah, some of you are dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is emotionally unavailable or controlling in a way. We have Pisces here twice. Some of you too, you're dealing with this thing where you're so controlled right now. And you've got everything at a distance, you know, because you've got all these, you feel like you have all these balls in the air and you just want peace of mind. You're coming out of a difficult situation, but you've become kind of controlling, okay? And it's saying you've got to drop the guard and start giving a little bit more. Yeah, and then the Scorpio card came out, so that is definitely a message for you. It's a time of transformation. Like right now, it's not going to feel balanced because things are kind of getting kicked up, like the dirt's getting kicked up. And it's going to be hard to kind of stand back and see the big picture, okay? It's going to be kind of hard to stand back and see the big picture because some of the things that you have placed around you that kind of gave you comfort, they're being removed. And this 9 of Cups has come up for you guys over and over and over and over again this year. And what's crazy is you're not going to be able to see the 9 of Cups for a little while. Then we have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. This could be, yeah, some sort of structure is kind of falling apart, but it's actually also breaking down a prison of the mind. We have the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the Seven of Cups. It was necessary because some of, yeah, it's interesting because some of you, either it's you or you've been dealing with someone who's like very serious, but there's this mask about it. Ace of Pentacles coming out strong for all the signs today. And Strength, again, Leo. And the Moon in reverse, Pisces again. Yeah, things that were not clear in regards to love or other situations or people who had masks, it's going to become clear, okay? The dirt's getting kicked up. Some of it's going to feel uncomfortable, but you're safe. Other people are safe. This is a time not to like protect yourself, not to get on guard, but to give love, because that is actually, instead of like putting on a mask, giving either from your creativity or giving something stable, it's going to feel really good to you right now. And it's actually going to help you kind of become a little bit more vulnerable. I'm just going to get a few more cards, and I'm just meditating to make sure I'm not missing anything. For some of you, I just got this vision of a very tall building, like with one of those like outside elevators that's like going up, but inside the building, like all the floors were empty. Like it looked powerful and strong, but all the floors were empty. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's like putting on this front that like they're so powerful, but emotionally they are empty. They haven't created anything that has meaning for them. Some of you are dealing with a situation where like the life you've built, it feels empty. And you're like, well, this is what I've built. And the storm's kind of coming. Like everyone's going to be okay, but it's like cutting the web that's been built. It's freeing like somebody who was trapped. And you can see it even here. Like the universe is stepping in to do it. What's interesting is love is in the reverse twice, okay? It's a time to give rather than to take. It's possible some of you, because like this happens sometimes, or you're dealing with someone who does this, but when we shove down our true self, we kind of feel like people maybe owe us something, you know, because like, look at all I did. Like I'm giving up on like so much that I want to like be with you or to be this specific person. So we kind of lose empathy because it's like nobody, like if I can't be myself, then nobody else should be able to either. You know, I've dealt with some people like that, but there's something about needing to give love right now, not take it. And that is going to cause a lot of positive momentum. And you can be giving love through either like what you create. You know, I thought that was weird that at the beginning when I was mentioning the conduit course, I talked about the adding value thing. Because like, why would I say that like just in like an informational little promo? For some of you, you have so much inside of you, but like this rigid frame of mind, and maybe you don't feel satisfied. You're going to manifest quicker. Like if you actually start creating to add value, using your ideas to add value, to create life for yourself and others, it's going to cause like really powerful momentum, okay? And only then, because this is like that, it's time to give rather than to take. The green is the heart chakra too, and that is over the the answers you need are coming in reverse. Give back. You know, I don't even know if I should tell this story. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, because listen, we all, every single one of us, we all have moments where, you know, we're just in different phases and different things, and there's always this kind of need to balance, which you have, balance spirituality and practicality. But I remember when I was starting a new business, and I literally had zero money, like zero. Like I was just like broke. And I had recently gotten just like a few $100s or something, and I had no money. So it was like I went through a drive-through, and I saw this woman. She was older, and she was working so hard and so fast, and I could feel her pain. And I felt, give her $200. And I was like, I literally have like $225 to my name. But I was like, you know what? Like, if I give, I'm going to do it in this way of like knowing, okay, that's the world I want to live in. I'm going to give to somebody, no matter, they might think I'm crazy. I might be wrong. I might eat ramen for a week, but I'm going to give, because the kind of world I live in, like that I want to live in, that I'm trying to create, is one that is accepting and loving and sees, you know, where miracles can happen and money can come in an instant. And when you're struggling, someone might see it and bless you. You know, that's the world I want to live in. And I did it. I gave it to her, and she started crying, and sure enough told me her story. And you know, she was like raising her daughter's kids and had to get them all this stuff for school, and she didn't have the money, and now she did, you know. And sure enough, right after that, things started picking up, money started coming in. You know, and sometimes you hear people saying, well, it's a manifest. Like, I don't believe in this at all. Like, spend money you don't have. That shows that you have faith in the universe providing. No. But there is something very powerful about giving, adding value to someone else, because you are aligning yourself with a reality, a universe that people take care of each other. People are generous, where people care if somebody's hurting or has a need. And it's not to say to overgive either, because that can be bondage as well. But it is to follow your intuition. And some of you guys have a gift, something to say, and maybe either you're afraid of what people might think, or you're in a situation where people around you are struggling and you might have what it takes to give right now, and you are being encouraged to give. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you, Scorpio. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. Again, check out the video for the Master Conduit course, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So much love and light to you.